Welcome back in, guys. It has been such a beautiful week. It really has. And look at our sunrise. It has just like the prettiest purple pink hue.
Yeah.
I'm living for it.
Yeah, we have a nice sunrise ongoing. The sun comes up officially at 6:34, so I don't know if you've noticed, but each day it's getting a little bit later.
Oh, I've noticed.
Yeah, and the sunsets are getting a little bit earlier, but that's actually...
That's good for us,
good
selfishly.
For us. We're probably in the minority with that, but it makes it easier for us to go to bed early. As we take a look at your day today, shaping up to be another beautiful day. We've really been on a weather roll lately. Especially for the entire run of the Big E so far. Today's the 8th day of the fair, and we're going to have our 8th nice, beautiful day in a row. So it looks like we're going to be seeing a mix of mainly clear skies with a few clouds as we head into your day today. Our temperatures by the time we head closer to, say, 10 o'clock, ranging in the upper 60s to around 70 degrees. And then as we head further into the afternoon, we'll be looking at those temperatures ranging in the middle and upper 70s for the Pioneer Valley, about 76 to 80, and then between about, say, 70 and 74 for the Berkshires and the hill towns, all with a little bit more of a healthy breeze for your day today. As we head into the evening, by around 8 o'clock, we're down into the upper 50s and low to mid 60s with mainly clear skies. We'll continue to see mostly clear skies as we head further into the overnight hours. It does get a little bit on the chilly side too, with temperatures falling into the 40s for a lot of us, maybe even a few readings in the hills getting into the upper 30s. Our dew points are going to be in the 30s at this point though, and if we are expected to hang on to a little bit of a breeze. However, if the breeze goes calm, we do have that potential to fall to the dew points, so it will be a bit of a chilly start to your Saturday, and then we have more of a fall feel on the way for tomorrow. By the way, the UV index for today is going to be a 6, so if you're going to be spending hours about walking around at the Big E today, just make sure you have the sunscreen with you, just because you will get a sunburn after a bit, between about 25 and 35 minutes or so. So of course it will take a little bit longer than it would, say, in late June or early July to get a sunburn, but you can still get one in this time of the year. With that UV of a 6, it is moderate. As we look at your current conditions, we are sitting currently at 52 degrees, so it's a very nice start to your day, a little cool, and we have a calm breeze right now at this point. And right now it's 61 in Worcester, 66 in Boston, so it's a little bit milder out towards central and eastern Mass, where they've actually held on to more of a breeze. And our temperature in Pittsfield is 54. You can see the winds that they've held on to over in central and eastern Mass. That prevents temperatures from falling efficiently, but here in western Mass, our winds are calm, so that has allowed our temperatures to fall down pretty much to the dew points at this point. For your day today, we are going to be looking at a little bit more of a breeze compared to what we've seen previously for the last few days. So we have a cold front that's going to come through sometime in the late morning and into the early afternoon. What that will do is it'll kick up our breeze. So we'll have winds coming in out of the northwest anywhere from, say, 5 to 15 miles per hour. Occasionally we may see a gust up over 20 or 25. And then we have lighter breezes as we head into tomorrow and on Sunday as well. Your dew points right now are ranging in the 50s. As we head further towards the late morning right ahead of that cold front, we may see our dew points tick up a little bit more closer to that upper 50s near 60-degree mark. So you might notice a tiny bit of a muggy feel, but we're not talking about oppressive humidity here today. And then once this front comes through, we're going to start seeing our dew points slide down through the 40s and then eventually into the 30s as well. So we have a very dry air mass coming into our area as we head into today and for the weekend, really. With the low relative humidities, the winds that we are going to be expecting for today, and that prolonged period of dry weather, we actually do have an elevated brush fire risk for all of western Mass, so something to keep in mind for today and for really any of these days that we have a little bit more of a breeze with those low relative humidities, especially because we haven't had much rain lately. Looking at your satellite and radar, we are looking at mainly clear skies. We are looking at clear skies for pretty much the entire northeast. Here's your cold front. It's not expected to bring any rainfall, just that change in air mass. So we'll have that summertime feel that we had yesterday and for the first part of today. Then once we get behind this front, we have more of a fall feel on the way for Saturday and Sunday. High pressure will build in behind it and supply us with sunshine and lighter breezes as we head into Saturday and Sunday. It's overall going to be shaping up to be a beautiful weekend. It's the last weekend of summer, and it's going to feel like fall. Your first day of fall is on Monday. Then we have more of a summertime feel back on the way for Tuesday. It looks like it'll be warm and muggy, and maybe the chance for a couple of showers, maybe an isolated storm late Tuesday and into Wednesday. Then we're back to dry weather with temperatures in the lower 70s for late next week.